Welcome back to the program. I tell you, I have never met our next guest, but in the 30 seconds we spent talking briefly during the commercial break, I feel like I know this guy. I feel like he's a kindred spirit. His name is Chuck Hall. He manages teachers and supports staff professionals as well as mentors students at Marshall High School. And Chuck is just one of those guys that when you meet him, you start feeding off his energy like I did about a minute ago. So I have to say, before you get into it, Chuck, welcome to the program, sir.
Well, it's a pleasure, Mike, and I appreciate those kind words.
Well, it's really the weirdest year in my life, and I'm sure it probably is in yours. And so when we encounter somebody that is a light, that has a little bit of positivity to share with somebody, I believe it's incumbent upon all of us to elevate that and amplify it and get it going. So that's what I'm doing with you, and we're talking to our audience in this partnered campaign about the I Am Black campaign, which showcases community support in charter schools. Let's talk about this, Chuck. Tell us more about the I Am Black campaign.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here with you, and I can't think of a better topic to speak about. And what the I Am Black campaign's about, we just want to bring awareness to your listeners, particularly the black community and the Democratic voters, that the need of charter schools. And so this election season, the Charter Schools Action Fund has partnered with local organizations like my school and national organizations across the country as part of the I Am Black campaign. And so we have three simple statements. I am black, I support charter schools, and I vote. And so that's the gist of what we're trying to bring the awareness to the community. And as a black leader, I work with other black educators and garner support to raise awareness to black voters to support charter schools. The black community overwhelmingly supported the Biden primary campaign, and it's important to understand that the majority of Latino and black students that attend our schools, 70% of them are black or Latino students of color. And so when the parties don't support charter schools, in my mind, they're really not supporting the black community. And I just believe that that's just an awareness that we just want to bring to the community. So that's the purpose of the I Am Black campaign, Mike.
Okay. Chuck, I am a big fan of charter schools. I'm a big supporter of excellence in education. I'm a teacher who got into the private sector in communications.
Oh, my.
I've always appreciated excellence, and I think that's what charter schools are about. But there's misconceptions. Are charter schools public schools, and are they free to attend?
Well, that's a great question, and that I don't support the traditional public school, but the reality is that charter schools, in my mind, can do a better job, particularly working with the black Latino communities. And when an example would be my school. My school is a dropout prevention school in particular. And so we focus on working with those young people, Mike, that have not been successful in the traditional schools. And so what happens is there's many of those students that just don't get the quality of education they need. And we could have another show, Mike, to talk about why that is. But the reality is over 1 million young people drop out of school every year. And so, in my mind, everyone deserves that opportunity to get a high school diploma. And what our school is able to do is to focus on those needs, understand the barriers, try to remove those barriers, and just provide an environment where a student can earn a high school diploma. So that's what I'm so excited about is at Marshall, not only can you earn your high school diploma, but we also now provide career tech opportunities. So you can leave this school with a diploma plus a certificate in a career field. So,
See,
yeah, exciting, man.
We're doing some really important work here, Chuck. And one of the things that I always tell people, I am a member of the First Church of the Second Chance. And it is a second chance school, and it's just saying, look, you may have missed it in the traditional schooling situation, but there is an opportunity here to get that high school diploma and to get into a trade or another career that doesn't necessarily put you through college, but may put you through life in a really good way. And
Wow, Mike. See, you've got it figured out. And that's what we're trying. That's the exact message you just talked about. That's the exact message we're trying to get out to the community. Because everybody deserves a chance. And is it so hard to believe that traditional schools are not for everyone? You know what I mean? You know what? So there's different reasons for that. But this sure would beat a young person, Mike, that drops out of school. You know, and we all know the statistics. When you don't have a high school diploma, what tends to happen? What you're more apt to get involved in the criminal system. You're more apt to be included in the Social Security and the welfare and all those things. And why wouldn't a person support an organization, a school that would provide an option for young people if it's not working where they're at, to go somewhere where you at least have a fighting chance and get an education? And that's what charter schools do.
Yeah, and it's really important. We're talking with a guy named Chuck Hall. He's an educator, but he's also an evangelist in the charter school world. And, you can go to charterswork.com to make sure you get more information. And I just think it's so important that people look at the whole picture, Chuck. That there are not cookie-cutter solutions for students. There are different needs for different people, and we all need a little bit of custom fitting, if you will, in our education. You know, a custom suit fits better, a custom education would fit better. So I'm a big supporter of what you're up to here, Chuck.
Wonderful.
I want people to go there. Go to charterswork.com. Check out what they're doing. The program is called I Am Black Campaign, and it showcases the community support and the importance of charter schools. Thank you, Chuck Hall.
Well, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.